Welcome back to the deep dive. Ever feel like your brain's just overflowing? With tasks, ideas, everything, and you wish you had like an extra mental assistant to keep it all straight? Well, today we're really diving into how modern productivity tools are basically becoming these intelligent extensions of our own minds, helping us manage everything with some pretty surprising intelligence. Our mission today is to explore exactly how these apps function, almost like your own personal productivity nervous system. We're going to unpack two fascinating sources. One details Neuron Tasks. It's a newer, intelligent player aiming to be your all-in-one to-do list. And the other gives us insights into Todoist, which, is a long-standing leader in task management. So for you, our listener, maybe you're looking to gain clarity, cut through the noise, master your day. We'll be looking at how these apps can act as your personal productivity hub, really help you focus on what truly matters.
Exactly. And what's truly compelling here, I think, is how both of these systems are designed to profoundly offload that cognitive burden of task management. They're not just digital notebooks, right? They aim to free up your mental energy, shifting you from simply managing tasks, that endless shuffling, to actually achieving them. So we'll explore the specific features that make this possible and, maybe more importantly, why they matter to your daily workflow.
Okay, so let's unpack that first step, getting those scattered thoughts, those to-dos, into a system. How do these apps actually help us capture information almost at the speed of thought, these sort of sensory neurons of our digital brain?
Well, that initial friction of just getting the thought down is a huge hurdle, isn't it?
Totally. I lose ideas all the time because I don't write them down fast enough.
Yeah.
Neuron Tasks, for instance, steps up with what they call AI-powered task creation. So you don't have to fiddle with menus or fields. You just type naturally like, submit report by Friday, high priority. And its AI automatically parses out the dates, priorities, all those details.
So it's trying to remove that micro friction.
Exactly. It's not just convenience.
Yeah.
It's about stopping that thing that prevents us from even capturing the task in the first place. By automating the categorization, it kind of frees up your mental bandwidth. Your brain stays in flow, focusing on the content, not the input mechanics, like having this immediate, intuitive digital assistant.
That anticipates your needs. Okay.
Yeah, and it goes further too. You can seamlessly convert forwarded or pasted emails directly into structured, actionable tasks, deadlines, priorities, all there.
The email to task thing, that's crucial for many people.
Definitely. And for when you're on the go, there's task journaling and voice memos. You can add rich text or just record your thoughts. And the AI can even transcribe the audio to text later.
Useful.
On the other hand, you have Todoist. They've spent, over a decade perfecting this idea of capture tasks at the speed of thought.
Right. They've been refining that for a long time.
You really have. It's about immediate input, making it feel like an extension of your mind, letting you capture and organize instantly, using easy, natural language. It's frictionless.
Just like our own sensory neurons, grabbing stimuli instantly.
Exactly.
Okay, that's quite an array of input methods. But does this rapid capture ever lead to a different kind of overwhelm? Like a digital junk drawer, where everything goes in, but maybe nothing gets properly processed?
That's a really good question.
How do these tools make sure we're not just collecting tasks, but actually processing them effectively?
Yeah.
It raises the question, once all that sensory input is captured, how do these systems act like our brain's inner neurons, sifting, sorting, making sense of it all?
Oh, yeah. Perfect transition.
Yeah.
Because once tasks are in, that's where the real heavy lifting, the thinking part happens. How do these digital brains sort, prioritize, remind us, make sure we focus on what's important, not just, whatever's yelling loudest? So Neuron Tasks helps with what they call smart reminders. Now, this feature, in our digital brain analogy, acts like a pretty sophisticated inner neuron.
Okay. How so?
Well, it doesn't just send a dumb ping. Its AI actually analyzes your workload, your habits. It learns your patterns to suggest the perfect time for a reminder.
So it's adaptive.
Right. It's actively processing and adapting, making sure the signal to act fires at the optimal moment for your biological neurons to actually respond well. I remember missing a deadline once just because the reminder was generic, easily ignored.
Yeah, timing is everything with reminders.
It really is. And Neuron Tasks also features robust subtask management, breaking down big projects into smaller, manageable chunks, each with its own deadline and priority.
Which combats that feeling of being overwhelmed by just a massive list.
Exactly. And for those who need it, their standard plan includes task version history, which is huge for tracking changes, accountability on complex stuff.
Good for project work, definitely.
Then you got Todoist. They're sort of masters at achieving mental clarity, sorting tasks into today, upcoming, or using custom filters.
Creating that clear view of immediate priorities.
Right. So you only see what you need when you need it. It helps you plan confidently, scheduling due dates, visualizing your week in a calendar view, setting recurring tasks easily.
That visual schedule view is helpful. And the calendar integration.
Yep, integrates visually. You can add tasks directly to Google Calendar or any calendar that supports .ics files, those standard event files.
Makes sense. Keeps everything in one place visually.
And a standout for Todoist is its huge library of templates, over 50 of them.
Oh, templates are always useful. What kind?
All sorts. Work templates like accounting tasks, business travel packing, personal ones like goal tracker, appointments, education, management, marketing, even a deep work template specifically to help you practice focus.
Wow, okay. That deep work one shows they're thinking beyond just listing tasks, more towards cultivating productive habits.
Totally.
It's really remarkable how sophisticated the internal logic has become in these apps. It's not just a list anymore. It's a dynamic system helping you think strategically about your tasks, almost like a offloading part of your executive function.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it.
The AI, the sorting, subtasks, they're all mechanisms for mental clarity, preventing that information overload. They're literally helping you process, prioritize, remember better. But I do wonder, does this level of sophistication ever risk becoming overwhelming itself? Maybe for a more casual user? Is there such a thing as too much intelligence for some people?
That's a fair point. Adoption is key, right?
Yeah.
A tool's no good if you don't use it. But let's shift gears slightly. Beyond just personal organization, how do these tools help with working with others and maybe even automating parts of our workflow, like signals firing across a neural network?
Right, the collaboration and action part.
Neuron Tasks offers seamless collaboration. You can invite contacts, assign roles, editor, viewer, keeps everyone synced up within the app.
Pretty standard team features there.
Yes, but it also has custom automations. There's a visual builder to create simple workflows, like sending a webhook to Slack when a task gets completed.
Okay, webhooks. Maybe quickly explain what that is.
Good idea. So for those unfamiliar, a webhook is basically an automated real-time message sent from one app to another when something specific happens. So in this case, finish a task in Neuron Tasks, and it can instantly ping your team's Slack channel, automating communication, keeping everyone updated without you doing anything extra.
Got it. Automated notifications between apps.
Exactly. And their premium plan has more advanced webhook integrations for complex stuff. Plus, there's a productivity dashboard, visualizing progress with charts, weekly completions, priorities, key stats. Helps you see trends, stay motivated.
Okay, visual feedback. And Todoist on collaboration.
Todoist also focuses on teamwork with a shared space. Teams can collaborate, stay on top of things, separate from your personal tasks.
Right, keeping work and personal separate but connected.
And where Todoist really shines, I think, is its vast integration ecosystem. While Neuron Tasks has those powerful webhooks, Todoist boasts direct integrations with hundreds of other platforms. Calendars, Slack, Microsoft Teams, Evernote, even developer tools. It acts like a central hub, pulling and pushing tasks across your entire digital workflow.
So it connects disparate tools together.
Precisely, ensuring collective clarity, even if your team uses different apps for different things.
This really highlights how these tools have evolved. From simple lists to these powerful collaborative hubs, it brings up that question of scale and efficiency. These features show how tasks become a shared, actionable knowledge base. It's about collective clarity, accountability, mirroring how systems communicate for a larger goal. This is where they become collective action neurons.
Absolutely. Which brings us to the practical side for our listener. Choosing a tool isn't just about features. It's, well, how do you get started? Can you trust it for the long haul? You need a sustaining system you can rely on.
Yeah, the practicalities, pricing, reliability.
So Neuron Tasks has a tiered structure. There's a free plan, up to 100 tasks, basic stuff, one collaborator, good for testing it out.
Okay, a free entry point.
Then standard is $4 a month. Unlimited tasks, AI reminders, automations, email parsing, that task version history we mentioned, up to 5 collaborators per task. Really for the serious individual user, I'd say.
Seems reasonable.
And premium is $7 a month. Everything in standard, plus advanced webhooks, priority support, unlimited attachments, unlimited collaborators, more for power users and teams.
Scales up nicely. And Todoist.
Todoist also lets you start for free with a pretty robust free tier, too. They really emphasize their longevity and trustworthiness. They say they've been building it for, what was it, 18 years and 163 days, and commit to never selling out. That's quite a statement today.
That is significant. Stability matters in a core tool like this.
Right. And they back it up with stats. Over 50 million professionals, 30 million app downloads, 2+ billion tasks completed. Huge numbers.
Wow. And the reviews.
Very strong. 374K plus 5-star reviews across Google Play and the App Store.
So solid reputation, long track record.
Yep.
What's intriguing here isn't just the feature lists, but the commitment these companies seem to show. Being reliable, long-term partners in your productivity. Whether you start free or need advanced team stuff, both offer paths to integrate these digital neurons into your daily life. It's like making an investment in a system that grows with you, becoming a real extension of your own thinking over time.
So we've taken quite a deep dive into Neuron Tasks and Todoist, explored how these tools are really more than just lists. They're acting as these intelligent extensions of our own cognitive processes, from capturing ideas instantly to smartly reminding you to orchestrating complex team projects. They offer different features for different needs, but all aimed at helping you gain clarity and focus. It's pretty remarkable how far they've come.
It really is.
Yeah.
And if we connect this back to the bigger picture, these applications are essentially externalizing and optimizing those mental steps we take to organize, prioritize, execute. They're like sophisticated cognitive prosthetics in a way, allowing our own biological neurons to focus on the higher level stuff, creative problem solving, strategic thinking, genuine human connection, instead of getting bogged down in the rote memorization, tracking, and constant reshuffling that drains so much mental energy.
Yeah. So that really raises an important question for you, our listener. In this world of just constant information, endless demands on your attention, how much more efficient, how much more effective could you become if you consciously choose to augment your natural mental abilities, using tools designed to function like your own personal productivity nervous system? It's definitely a powerful thought to consider as you look at your own to-do list today.